Let's try this one. Okay. Yeah, this is too dark. Let's try this. Oh boy. This is so dark. Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? All right, people, we are live. I wonder, hearing me? Can you guys hear me? Hello, if you can hear me, please just raise your hand so that I can be sure that you can hear me. Hello, can you guys hear me? I am not sure if you guys can hear me, but in case you can hear me, please let me know. All right, people, welcome to the first live stream on this channel. Amazing, 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 amazing. Okay, so I'm going to see how many people that can join this live today. So hopefully we'll be able to do this again. All right, so but first I just need to confirm my audio that you can hear. All right, so I can already see that Oyedemi is online. Could you please confirm if you can hear me by just typing on the chat box so that I can be sure that you are hearing me? Okay. So we are live. We are live. If you want to join, this is the time to join. We are live right now. Okay. Okay, you guys can hear me. Big Wee said we can hear you. Hey, what's up, bro? Okay. Hello, Big Wee. I hear. All right, so you guys can hear me. All right, let's go. First of all, welcome to my first ever live streaming. I decided to do this because of a couple of things. So I'm just going to talk about why I decided to do this. And today we'll be talking about a couple of things on this channel. All right. And hopefully more people will be able to join so that I don't have to repeat myself over and over again. And also, if possible, I don't know if I can do that from this live streaming because I'm streaming directly from YouTube. I'm not using StreamYard. If it's possible, then hopefully I'll be able to allow one or two persons to also say one or two things. So I wonder why this light is so bright. Okay, to say one or two things. All right, so that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so first thing first, thank you so much for joining the live section. It's been an amazing YouTube journey experience for me, and I just want to use this opportunity to share. My backlight is too bright. Okay, good. I'm also wondering why I think it's too bright, Jaren, my brother. Okay. Is it better now? Oh, I think it's better. Thank you, Christopher. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Now we need to be novice for this matter now. So all right, so let's talk about a couple of few things in this channel, and then I'll be able to take you guys' question, hopefully, and then give as much answers as I can. And feel free to get your questions ready. Everything you want to ask, you could ask. The ones I can answer, I will answer. The ones I can't, I'll also let you know. The ones I probably can answer you directly, not on open space, I'll also let you know and answer that. All right, so this is just let's hang out, let's talk, let's meet. First of all, thank you so much, you guys, for supporting my channel, supporting my journey, creating content in Nigeria for now, and trying to tell our story. It's been an amazing experience. So far, we've crossed the 20,000 subscribers mark, which is amazing. I think we started this journey in 2020 and started creating content. I wasn't very consistent with creating content because I'll tell you why, because of a couple of things. The first one being basically because I have a paid job. So I do the regular 8 to 5 like everyone else. So I usually do not have time. But this year 2021 and 2022 especially, I actually now decided to really take creating content much seriously, and you guys have been very amazing supporting me. So first of all, let me welcome you guys. Thank you, Oyedemi, for joining. You've already asked the question. I'm going to get to your question. Thank you, Big Wheels, my brother, for joining. Yes, thank you, Christopher, for joining, and also for talking about the backlight. I've closed it down. Thank you so much. Thank you, my man, and Ann May, joining from New York. Thank you so much. I know it's working hour in US, but you decided to join. I really appreciate that. And God is amazing. God is amazing. As I'm doing this live, actually, where I am right now, it's actually 2 a.m. in the morning. You can imagine it's 2 a.m. in the morning, but I know in Nigeria right now it's just 6 p.m. So, and you are in the New York City, it's 1 p.m. So you can see God is amazing. All right. So quickly, so first thing first, what's up? What's going on, people? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? We hit 20,000 subscribers. So this is Meet and Talk. I'm grateful for all your support, and I want to thank you guys for that. Okay, so quick things I want to firstly talk about first before I start taking your questions and to answer them. First thing is that the name of my channel, I changed it back to David Onkwa. So I put it David Onkwa at Mr. Big. Don't worry, I'll answer your questions. So that pizza. I actually put it David Onkwa, creating short films on places and people, because that is what the channel is about. I try to create content about people and about places, share those stories. So I decided to put all the names there. But right now, I think going forward, I just remove that and just put just my name, David Onkwa. In case you see that, then just know that it's still the same. Hey, Dennis, welcome from Texas. Lovely. Alice, you're welcome. Christopher, no can find trouble for you. That name is too long, too weird. Okay, I agree. So that's why I've changed it back. You know, I always try to take feedback. I think someone complained about it's too long, so I've changed it. So back to my name, David Onkwa. All right, so that's the first thing that happened on the channel. So just in case you see that, don't think probably my channel has been hacked. You know, my channel was hacked before. So it hasn't been hacked. I changed it. Now, secondly, what has happened so far, the second thing that happened on the channel, or well, let's say the third thing that happened. So the first is that we hit the 20,000 mark. Second, I've changed my channel name. And then the third thing that happened is that I've also created the membership. I've created a membership, what do you call it, options, where those of you who have been asking for an opportunity to support what I do, okay, so we decided to create that. I know for a very long time, some people have asked me to create a Patreon account. Others have asked me to create membership, YouTube membership account. I didn't actually create that. Yeah. Johanna from Taraba, thank you so much. Welcome. Incidentally, I have a Johanna as my in-law. One of my in-laws actually bear the name Johanna. So, but he's not from Taraba, actually. So I know a couple of people have asked me, they want to support what I do, so they asked me to create a Patreon account or YouTube a membership account. I was actually delaying to create that. If you watch the introduction video I've done, I don't know how many of you have seen that. It's up, so if you want to join, you can join. But one of the reasons why I didn't actually rush into creating that is because I'm someone that I don't just like doing things for doing its sake. I like to do things based on convention and also based on giving value addition. So I thought to myself, even if I create a membership, what will be the additional thing I'll be giving you guys? You know, that is why it was difficult for me to actually start up that membership. But looking at the whole process, the whole thing, hey, Red Dog, my guy, welcome. So looking at the whole thing, I decided that it was time for me to create the membership account. The reason is because, to be honest, creating travel content in Nigeria is extremely difficult. I mean, if you want to create real travel content, it's extremely difficult. I'm not talking about sitting down in your house and probably copy people's video and just start talking, doing the voiceover. That's not what I'm talking about. I mean, if you really have to visit this field, go to the field, go to villages, remote places, is extremely difficult. It's difficult for several reasons. Besides being expensive to travel around, it's also very risky because most of the roads in Nigeria are not very, very motorable. So it's very challenging to travel around. All right. So that's one of the reasons. That's one of the reasons why most people don't even consider travel content as a niche they want to create. But for me, I don't see me I don't for me, I think creating travel content is one of the best things for me I would like to do, and I'm already doing it because I mean it's an opportunity to learn. When you visit other places, other culture, you learn. Beside that, also is an opportunity to tell the stories that will never be told if you don't visit. So which is why I decided to take up the challenge to visit. And my desire is not just to visit where everyone visits, but to visit places people haven't been before and to cover those stories in a unique way so people can hear it. So this is why I'm doing this. And like I said, it's very challenging. The reason why for me I've been able to travel as much as I've traveled, in fact, in the last couple of months, I've really traveled though. I've traveled to the east, I've gone to the west, I've gone to the north. I have all the videos. The problem is I have little time to edit it and upload it. So that's why. But the videos will be dropping and be dropping. But I've really, really crisscrossed this country in a couple of months, to be honest. So it has really cost me a lot. That's the truth. So if I have not really funded most of those things from my personal account, the money I make from YouTube every month is not enough to cover that. Not to talk of the equipment you have to buy. I don't have much of equipment anyway. I just have one camera and one drone, no microphone. So, but some of you guys have promised to actually assist, for me to up my game. All right. So this is why we are doing what we are doing. So please ask me your questions because I'm going to be taking questions after now. So, but basically, this is what we are doing, All right. So, because I'm meeting for the first time, who is David? I don't know how many of you. I'm not someone that really like to share my personal life on the open space. But if those of you guys that want to know, if you ask, I'll be able to answer. But basically, you guys already know my name is David. I'm a Nigerian. I don't like to come and say states now. First of all, now I think I'm now being how do you call it now? So I like to say I'm a Nigerian. However, I was born in the eastern part of the country, so I am an Igbo man, proudly an Igbo man. Okay, but all part of this country, I belong to it. Like Buhari would say, I belong to everybody, I belong to nobody. I belong to every part of this country. I love every part, okay? And that's why I try to travel everywhere to tell their stories, okay? I don't try to just stick to the east or stay in the north or west. I try to travel everywhere as possible as I can to share the stories. Okay, so that's me. I have a regular job. YouTube is not something I do full time now. So for those of you who may be wondering, I have a regular job that I do. Okay, and the job actually is also very demanding, to be honest. In fact, my colleagues, they always wonder how it is I can combine my work at the same time, do YouTube and all of that. Yeah, because the job I do where I work is a very demanding place. But I still do it thanks to the help of my wife as well. Most times we have to take care of the home front and all of that. So when I come back from work, I have to also manage my time and work in the night after, taking care of my kids. So I am married. So most of you already know, if you've been watching my video, you know that I'm married because I'm always buying gifts for my wife. Before she will lock me outside of the door, I will not allow me to enter the other room, if you know what I mean. Anyway, so I always buy gifts for my wife. And as a married man, I'm married, I have kids. I won't tell you the number of kids I have, but just know that I have kids, all right? So, but I won't tell you the number of kids I have, but I have kids. Okay, and so that's it about me. What else about me that I want to talk about? I schooled in Nigeria. I didn't school outside of the country. I schooled in Nigeria. However, I'm looking at probably a schooling. I schooled in Nigeria, but most professional courses I've done it outside of this country, actually. Some, the ones I was sent by the company where I work, others basically by my own hard work and all of that. Okay. I think that's all about me. I don't think there's anything else I have not said. If there's anything I have not said you want to know, please, you can comment below and I will say, okay? Please, if it's a question that will put me in trouble, I will not answer. Especially if it's a question that has to do with family that put me in trouble, I will not answer. Because I am not the owner of this channel. The owner of this channel is watching. Those of you that know. If you don't know, just leave it like that. Okay, so let's get to the question. Okay, so my guy Oyedemi asks, did you return to the monkey forest? Please, which of the monkey forest are you talking about? Like the Afi Mountains, the is it called Bandriel forest, the one that I shot that you have the monkeys? Yeah. Okay, I think I didn't go there twice. It was just once that I went there, and I did all the documentary I have to do there. I haven't gone back there again. But so I'm going to tell you guys the plan I have actually. So I have a plan to actually visit there again to do more documentary to showcase the place, because I realize most people haven't seen that place before. But I intend to visit there again, but I didn't go back there. I only visited there once. I spent one night there, and that was it. To be honest, we'll not get mine, they go there. So it's a very lovely place, one of the best places you can visit to have a really, really solitary time. If you want to be alone with your God, that's the kind of place to go. Okay. And to be honest, that place is amazing. But if you go there alone and nobody's sleeping in that resort and it's just you that have to sleep there, almost, easy. Easy. There is no light, nothing. Okay, no light, no network, nothing. So it's very crazy. So I didn't go back there, but I intend to go back there in the future. I'll talk about my future plan for this channel. I intend to go back there. So because I want to be having a more proper, organized tour every year. So that's what I plan to do. All right, so that's the question. Please, if you have questions, drop it down, and so we'll talk about it. Okay, Christopher, welcome. No story, no question. Mr. Big Wheel, welcome. Greetings. Okay, I already answered that. Dennis, you're welcome from Texas. Alice, you're welcome. Who else? Johanna, greeting from Taraba, you're welcome. Ray Dog, my guy, you're welcome. Thank you very much. Austin, say risky. Yes. It's very risky to travel around Nigeria. To be honest, the roads are bad. And beside that, most of you saw my behind the scenes video when we are just traveling. The boys, the good boys, we call them the good boys that owns the road, they decide to come out and attack us. They are good boys, so because God will have to change them. They try to come and attack us. So if the good boys don't attack you, the terrible boys will carry you and keep you in their den. So, or the bad road. So it's risky to travel. But if you want to look at all of that, you will really not travel and really not tell your story. Okay, so that's it. Very risky. Big Way said you have to take care of the home front. Yes, I take care of the home front. My wife take care of the back front. However I want to put it. Okay, somebody have a question here. Okay, let's say indeed it's really, that's Anna. So indeed it's really difficult to travel the entire Nigeria. Gas, pay, fare, etc. Personal life is extremely private. Those viewers who wishes to know what value they have out of your personal. Okay, I get your point. All right, Christopher said, so what type of job do you do? So I cannot go into specifics. Again, I can't tell you exactly what I do, but the job I do involve what do you call it? How do I put it now? Official development. All right. So the job I do we do development projects around Nigeria, and I manage some of the projects as well as a project manager. Actually, my discipline is IT. I read computer science and mathematics. However, I majored in software development. So out of school, I was actually building softwares and developing softwares. I've actually built a couple of softwares that is running in some establishment I'm not going to mention. But after a while, I when I got the job I started I went into project management, satisfying Prince 2 and all of that. So Basically, that's what I do. Prince 2, I do project manage projects, but my passion now is to create videos. So so that's the kind of job I do. For you that have asked, what kind of job do I do? So that's it. But I can't tell you the company name or where I work. Okay, and also my work, because of the job I do, also I get to meet a lot of people, including a lot of security people as well. So when I was talking about like people talk about security, don't even know jack about security, because those of us, because of the work we do, also get a lot of security reports. So a couple of security people that I know as well. All right, but my work not be security work. I dey do shower, so I just dey talk say I dey work with them. So that's it. Okay. So that's it, Christopher. I hope that answers your question. Traveling is expensive and risky. Yes. National Geographic needs to what to hire you also. Very good job. Yay, Red Dog. Red Dog is always supporting me greatly. Yes. Please, National Geographic can hire me one day. Oh, who knows? Please push my video to them. Oh. Any of my video you think that they will be interested in, push it to them. Probably if they watch it, they will decide to hire me. Who knows? Okay. Okay. So Danis says, would you ever consider creating a travel tourism company? I plan on visiting from the US, and trying to find hotel in smaller cities is difficult. Your video on hotel in Lokoja was very helpful. Yes, 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 yes. True. To be honest, finding hotel in smaller cities is difficult. In fact, the first time I slept in Aba, the first time, when my friend wedded, I went to sleep in Aba. Getting a hotel in Aba was very challenging. Aba, as big as Aba was, getting a good hotel was extremely difficult. I spent almost the entire day moving around looking for a good hotel. All the ones I went were very bad. So to be honest, I agree. I agree. However, in terms of creating a travel and tourism company in the future, well, that could happen, but that will also mean a lot of work. I have to do a lot of work. Either I will have to quit my job to face that, or I will have to hire people to do that and continue to manage my job. So who knows? However, one thing I plan to do is actually to create a website where I can upload most of the information I'm not able to upload on YouTube, like things you are talking about now. So I can actually do a write-up about cities that I have visited, first-hand experience. So this is not research done on the internet. People just do research on the internet and post. But based on my first-hand experience of visiting that place, I can talk about that place, talk about how you can visit, talk about how you can stay safe when you visit, talk about how to get a good hotel, talk about security issues, so many things I can talk about, and how I also visited that place safely and came back. Okay, so some of the times you see the videos we shoot, but you don't really know behind the scenes story behind it. How it might look very simple, simple, oh, believer, simple. The research I have to do, people I have to talk to, people I have to contact. So sometimes those are not things that we share on YouTube, but I intend to create a website where I can put all of those information, so that people like you now, like you say, you're in the US. I mean, you can easily go there and you can get those informations and all of that. So that will be coming. However, anytime you want to travel to Nigeria, if the city I've been to before, I mean, feel free to send me an email. And if you're part of my membership, if you have joined the membership, then I will give you priority answer response quickly. But if you don't create your membership to support my business to go military, to go the next level, to go the next permanent site, I'll also delay to answer you. And I'm just kidding. But that is, you've been a part of this community for a while. So I'll be very, very glad to assist and ask you and access whatever question you have. Okay, Franklin said, I guess I missed the live section. We are still live, oh. I mean, the live don't end. Eh? The live won't end. Live never end now. We are still we are still live. Okay. Whereas at Big Way, I knew exactly next month I will. Okay. At Big Way, I knew next month I will send David some fun. I really appreciate the work that he done showing the entire Nigeria. Ooh, somebody sending me money. Che, Oshe, Bugao. Hey, Bugao. Hey, Bugao. If my son see this one now, he will laugh at me. He said, Daddy, Yeah, the one I said we should stop singing Buga in this house. Why are you not dancing Buga? Buga. Okay, so somebody sending me money. Please, oh, I'm waiting. Oh, I not go forget. Oh, I'll remind you if you forget. And Anna May. I hope I'm pronouncing your name well. Anna May say he's sending me money next month. So I'm waiting. Okay, Red Dog say, are jobs hard to find in Nigeria? My brother, job hard though. Red Dog, job hard. They hard to find job in Nigeria. Jobs are hard. But to be honest, the thing with jobs actually in Nigeria is 80% of the jobs, or well, let me not exaggerate a lot, but let's say 60% of the jobs in Nigeria are mostly connection based, like who knows who. All right. Even in international circles, for instance, you're getting a job in international community, most of the times it's also based on recommendation. So they just send out emails and they say, if you have somebody you want to recommend, and all of that. So people recommend and all of that. So, but beside that, if you are looking for government job or basically government job, you must know somebody. If you don't know somebody, it's hard. But you can also get a job without knowing somebody. The job I got, I didn't know anyone. In fact, it's a testimony on his own entirely. It's a testimony on his own, you know. Those of you who know, I released my sound code, now the job come. If you know, you know. If you don't know, just leave that matter. Let's talk YouTube. So, but to be honest, getting a job in Nigeria is difficult. Unemployment rate in Nigeria is over 13%, I mean 16%, over 33%. Sorry, it's over 33%. Statistically, what they say, but I mean, not the way Nigerian Bureau of Statistics have said, but I definitely know it's beyond, is above 33%, but that's what the record says. So getting a job is hard. Most people that are also employed are actually underemployed. Many people are really underemployed because they are not being paid by the services they offer. However, a lot of people do businesses, a lot of people run their own thing and all of that. But also, you can also get a job. Again, sometimes also depends on your area of specialization, your years of experience, and all of that. And also, if you have a job, moving from one job to another is a lot more easier, than if you're a fresher and you're a starter. So that's it. Okay, so Dennis have asked, how might I contact you privately outside of YouTube? You can send me an email, Dennis, okay? Send me an email. My email is nkwafilms@gmail.com. nkwafilms@gmail.com. So that's it. You can send me an email, nkwafilms@gmail.com. So if you send me an email, I'll be able to answer you quickly. All right. Dennis, I hope you got that, okay? nkwafilms@gmail.com. So that's it. Okay, so you should do okay. N says you should do a curated trip as a trial run for a limited number of people. I have seen YouTubers invite 10 to 15 people to a 2 week trip which they host in Italy. Yes. Like someone else have suggested that probably am I looking at creating a tourism company in the future? Yes, I intend to actually create a curated trip based on my experience. Like I said, based on my experience, but I have to do that. I have to do that based on three things. One, I like to do things by conviction. I don't just run into things because everybody's doing it. So I like to do things when I have a leading in my spirit and I know this the time is right. I do it, because if you do it that way, you don't run into trouble. Many people have run faster than their shadow and they are not here today. I don't want to run faster than my shadow, but it's something I plan to do. Okay, I really plan to do that, and I will definitely do that. And when I'm going to announce that, have like 10 or 20 persons go for a trip. In fact, one of my plans actually is that those people that are actually joining the membership, joining my membership, are one of the people I'm actually going to probably create a trip for them in a very safe place, take them all expensive paid and all of that. So these are plans I have also. However, like you said, yes, I plan to do that. That will be a plan in the future. But like you can't really travel, you can't really carry people. Carrying people and traveling, there's a lot of things you have to look at. You have to look at security, you have to look at the logistics and all of that. And if you're carrying people to travel, they have to be comfortable as well. So I don't want to, except say you be sure like me, yeah. Then you can just follow me and then get stressed. All right. So I will do that definitely in the future. I have a plan to do that. That way you keep your current job too. Keeping my current job and carrying people on a trip. I don't know how that relates to. To be honest, the job I do, I don't actually even have enough holidays. That's the truth. I actually don't have enough holidays, the job I do. So if I have to carry people for 10, 15, carry people for 2 weeks, 2 weeks, that is all my holiday. All my holiday has finished. Which one will I have? Remaining one that I can give to my wife and my kids. Mother will fire me if I decide to take all the 2 weeks. All right, but definitely, jokes apart, definitely something that I'll do in the future. Yeah. So thank you very much for your suggestion. We'll look into that. And Cube says, all right. So Zubi Vibe TV. Hello, David. Hello, Zubi. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for joining. Justin Innocent, are you still in Kano? First of all, Justin Innocent, it's a security risk to tell people where you are at any particular time. All right. So let me just put that for you. So one of the things you must know, especially in those times that people are shouting security in Nigeria, don't ever tell somebody where you are per time. All right, Justin. So just know that. Okay. So even if I'm in Kano, for instance, I won't tell you I'm in Kano. Although for now, because the live stream, I'm no longer in Kano. All right. I already left Kano. And the videos that you're seeing are just videos that I've already recorded and all of that. But assuming I'm in Kano, I won't even tell you that I'm in Kano. Except maybe you send me, especially I won't tell you on an open platform. Like, say if you send me an email and I know you personally, then I can answer you. The reason being because, you see, it's not everybody that mean well for everybody. Forget, you might have 1 million subscribers. Doesn't mean not the 1 million subscribers doing well for you. So you have to be smart. And we know in programming, we talk about, sorry, you might speak jargon. I just told you the one I said I used to program many years. So in programming, some have something we call social engineering. So social engineering is just security all stats. So some people, they post all their life on YouTube. They tell you, I have 25 children. I just bought a new car. This is the school of my my child is going to the school for the first year. They post everything. You know, what you're doing is that once somebody wants to target you as a target, they just go online and gather all the data information about you. I used to tell people, sometimes some of the information Google have about us, even our spouse don't even know, because we try to put everything about us on the internet, which is not good. All right. So I said that to just answer your question, Justin. I'm no longer in Kano. However, if I'm in a particular place per time, I wouldn't even say that on an open space, because that also is not that's a security breach for you personally if you decide to do that. So if you decide to travel, then you start announcing you're traveling, that is not good, because you don't know who is watching or who have been tracking you. That is important. Okay, so but I'm not in Kano, just to answer your question. Alice Effion, what do you think about the rate of Jackpa? Oh, more. Forget. In fact, even me myself, it get one country where I even go recently. In fact, being in that country, I feel like I should jackpot now. You guys are going to see the video when it's out. There's a country I went to. In fact, being in that country right now, I feel like jackpot. In fact, I have never thought of jackpot before in my life, but now I'm thinking of the jackpot. Things are so organized, and life is beautiful. Things are so organized. Nigeria, just wants to do anyhow. Well, the thing is, to be honest, for me, I would say always follow the leading of your spirit. Okay, that's for me. All right, I would say follow the leading of your spirit. That's how I do my things. I like to follow the leading of my spirit. All right, so depending on if you listen to your spirit, is listen to your mind, or you worship God, whichever one that works for you. All right, don't do things because everybody is doing it. Okay, there's a popular story in the Bible, Alice Effion. I want to assume you're a Christian. There's a popular story in the Bible about Esther and its two daughters, and how, I think was it Esther. So I can't remember that story well. How they lost, he lost his husband and lost everything just because he took the wrong direction. And there's also a story about Saul, and a story about Abraham and Lot, his cousin, how Lot left Abraham and went to dwell near Sodom. And before we know, he went into Sodom and Gomorrah. And finally, he came out, and it became a long story. Okay, so don't just take steps because everybody's taking steps. That's just my advice for anyone. However, I mean, if you have the opportunity to jackpot, almost jackpot. To be honest, well, for me, actually, I just like to go and come, I don't have that leading to just leave the country right now and live outside of the country. I do not have that leading at the moment. But what I would say is that for any young person who have the opportunity to live, to move out of this country for a better, future, please take the opportunity. To be honest, you can always come back to Nigeria. It doesn't mean that you're going to stay there forever. Just keep tap with home, and that's it. Okay, so rate of Japa right now is happening. If you have the opportunity, please do it, but don't do it because everybody is doing it. Try to do it if you are led. If you're not led, leave that matter. See, if you are not led, you work out from here, go US, don't no go see open for you. If your day close, if your door they close for Nigeria, if your door they close, if the heaven over you is short, if you like work out from here, go come US, here they will put money, your heavens are still short though. Okay, so that's the point. So don't just do things because people are doing it. You, however, even if in your village, if your heavens are open, it's open. But what am I even saying? Anyway, I try to answer all your questions, Sha. So my point is, do it because you feel led to do it. If you get the chance, take it, pray about it, and take it and move. Anybody jackpot in this country, I will tell you more jackpot. If I feel led to jackpot, because the opportunities out there, if you have it, it's better for you. You can always come back to Nigeria. However, if you're not led to move, don't move because everybody's moving, you now move. In fact, a couple of my friends have all gone to the Canada and all of them. Everybody was Japan. In fact, even some of my colleagues left. For me, almost God not tell me to jackpot. I cannot jackpot when I'm not told to jackpot. Moreover, I don't even get the money. So, so what's the point? All right, so that's it. Christopher said, Christopher, shave your beard so you look younger. Eh? Shave your beard so you look younger in your older video. I don't understand though. I not shave this beard. Come, they see where so. This is life. Oh. These beards are not shaved. What do you mean? I should remove this one. Christopher Pachoko Wagaya. I should shave my beards. See, there's only one person that controls the shaving of these beards. It's not you two subscribers that control it. Don't worry. Okay. Anne May say, I definitely visit. I think what to say, I definitely visit because I feel more comfortable with David. David, you do not have to quit your job to start traveling agency. You can set it up online. It automatically do the work. Yes, and yes. You're totally right. I totally agree with you. Thank you so much for that suggestion. It's something I definitely work on in the future. Okay, I am a man of my work. I think it's want to say word. When I say I'm going to do something, I will do it, period. Yes. And I trust that you do it though. I'm not saying I'm not going to do it. I'm just joking around. As you, most of you know, I like to catch cruise. I laugh. But I know you definitely do that. I mean, to be honest, shout out to a couple of my subscribers. Some of them want to say they want to keep it anonymous. Some of them have actually supported me. A few of them supported me. In fact, someone even reached out to me recently and said that he's going to buy me. It's like he's sending me a drone and a camera. I actually crashed my drone. I said it in one of my videos. I don't know. I actually crashed my drone. So the guy said he's sending me drone and a camera. Very lovely. So I really thank those of you that have been supporting me. And like I've said, I've started the membership. Okay, we've created the membership. So if you haven't joined the membership, you'd like to join the membership, please join the membership. And I'll talk about the membership. Let me just take these quick questions, all the questions, and I'll talk about the membership quickly. Okay, Justin is laughing. Shelly Solomon say good evening, sir. Good evening, Solomon. Miss A Jet. Really been entertaining, educating, and mind-blowing watching your documentaries. Just hoping a quick response will achieve. Just hoping a quick response will be achieved from our email chat. I don't know what that means. If you send me an email, I think I replied you, except you send me a recent email. I replied everybody that sent me an email actually. Great and balanced advice. Alice say great and balanced advice. Do what you feel best with your spirit. Yeah, Alice, I agree with you absolutely. All right, so let me talk about the membership. So like I said, we started the membership and you can actually join. The membership is in twofold. Okay, so every month you can actually give just support the channel with 3,000 naira, or you can support the channel with 10,000 naira, whichever one that you feel comfortable with. You can do that every month. Now, once you join the membership, there are a couple of things that you have access to. Beside the normal having special emoji to chat and all of that, the thing is, those of you that will be joining the membership, one will get like a priority replies from me, because these days I've been getting lots of emails, and I know that as the channel grow, I'll also be getting lots and lots of email. And as you know, right now, this is a one-man business. I'm the one doing the job all by myself. And like I said, I also have a 8 to 5 job that I do. So I will not have the time to be replying all the emails at the same time. But what I want to do, I'll try my best to be replying. But for those of you who are actually members, definitely if you send me an email, you get a priority reply quickly. So that's the thing. So I'll be using my time more wisely. Okay, so that's the thing. It doesn't mean I'm not going to answer other people. I will answer, but for those that are members, get the priority reply first. And also, many of the places I've gone to document, like I documented the rice production, that video really went viral, and most people were many people were asking for numbers of the person. By the way, if you're one of the people that asks for the number of the rice, the guy that sells rice, and I sent it to you, and you've contacted the person, please let me know how the thing went. Somebody told me recently that he called the guy wasn't picking and all of that. I should send him another person's contact. I was really disappointed that the guy didn't pick up his call. So please let me know what your experience is, because I'll need to verify that. So for those of you who will be needing contact, other people have asked me for contact of those selling crayfish, palm oil. I think those are the 3 major businesses I covered, Gary, and all of that. So I've sent those contacts. So if you're part of the membership, okay, those are the contacts I'll be sending you quickly. I immediately ask for it, I send it to you. But if you're not part of the membership, if you ask, you will get patient to wait. Because you have to support me. Igbo people say, so that means who supports me, that is. No, I know all of you are supporting me, but please join the membership. So that's some of the things you'll be getting. But beside that, like some of you have talked about, like starting up a tourism company or creating a curated trip. One of the things I also want to do is to create like a travel guide of every city that I visit. Like somebody talked about visiting Lokoja, finding hotel was very difficult. Yes. So what I want to do is that if I get a chance to travel to any city, like I've traveled around now, like you just finished the Kano, so I can document, do a proper guide to how to travel to Kano. That means I'll tell you how to travel to Kano, the flights to use, the hotel to stay, how to stay safe, what to do, places to visit, and all the things that you need to know about Kano. I'll document it like a guide. So that'll be like a travel guide for Kano. And then those of you that are members, I will send that to you for free. While others, I don't know, I could also send it for free to others, or we can sell it. So depending on which one I decide to do. So if we are selling it, definitely those of you that are members will be getting it for free. You don't have to buy it. Okay, so that's one of the things that you'll be getting if you are part of the membership, or if you join the membership. But beside that, also, I also plan to create a t-shirt, okay, customized t-shirt, okay. So what I want to do, by the way, I used to own a customized t-shirt, a customized t-shirt company, okay, but I think we shut down operation for a while now. All right, so what I want to do is that I have lots and lots of footages, beautiful footages. So my plan is for those of you who are actually members, I can actually print those footages depending on whichever one you choose. So you get a chance to choose whichever footage you want. For instance, let's say the Obudu drone shots on those Snake Road, and you like it. So I can print that out, put it on a shirt for you, and send it to you for free. Or I can print that, I put it on a canvas. All right, I can put that on a canvas and then send it to you for free. So that's the thing. You can hang it on your wall and all of that. Any of the pictures that you find interesting. Okay, so that's some of the things I plan to do for those who will be joining the membership. So far, I think 2 persons have joined the membership so far, and I really want to thank them for it. So if you haven't joined, please, and you're led to join, please join and support the work that I'm doing. Okay, so let's take some of the comments. What is great and balanced advice? It's not me, so but Miss, and we discuss about joining your media team in future time. Okay. All right. It wasn't what we discussed. Okay. All right, no problem. My spirit is leading me to Nigeria. Why most of my friends visiting Ghana? I have zero desire to visit Ghana. Never allow others to tell you what to do. By that, they are controlling you. I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you. And I totally agree with you. That someone is visiting Ghana or visiting Nigeria does not mean you should visit Nigeria or visit Ghana. Please do what you're led to do. Do what you're led to do. And that's one of the best way to stay safe. People say, how do you stay? That's one of the best. In fact, if your spirit is not leading you to go somewhere, don't go. By the time you go, you go and carry wahala. Okay? So please, if you are led to visit Nigeria, visit Nigeria. It's not that you have any beef with Ghana. If you're not led to visit Ghana, don't go. Go to where you're led. Not because I'm a Nigerian. I mean, if it's opposite, I also said the same. So I totally agree with you on that. Okay, frankly, George, welcome. He said, one day, please, I would like to get to talk to you privately, Sha. I want to run some idea by you, if that's okay with you. Hey, Franklin George, you're one of those people that will call me up. Some people will just call me and take 30 minutes, 1 hour of my time, talking. I have advice. Franklin George, I don't start a membership, YouTube membership now. Those who want to call me privately now, you can't join membership. You have to join membership. Oh. You have to join. You have to join membership so that we can talk privately. That's how it works now. Okay, but you can shoot me an email, to be honest, and I'll try to answer as much as I can. However, just shoot me an email. I try to answer you. I actually don't give out my personal number for now, but for those that will be joining the membership, I will give out my second line so that we can talk if you want to really talk. Although just a couple of you that actually have my personal number, I think a couple of you actually have my numbers, but I don't intend to be giving out my personal number because also again, that is not secure. That security, that's not smart to do because of the times that we live in. Okay, but Franklin, send me an email, nkwafilms@gmail.com, and I'll try to answer you. But please try to join the membership as well, like we talked about, and also support what I'm doing. Okay, it's very important. Time and money. Oh, cool. I thought the streaming was over. Streaming is not over. We are still on it. Waiting the time now, sir. Okay, so this is 49 minutes we've done so far. We'll try to see how long we can stream this. Okay, Ghost have joined. He said, Lagos safe for Black American man. Is Lagos safe for Black American man? Yes, Ghost, Lagos is very safe. Lagos is safe. Forget that if you go on Google and you type, is Lagos safe? The answer you get is that Lagos is not safe. It's red alert. It's travel with caution. Lagos is safe, my brother. Lagos is very safe. But again, it depends on where you want to go to Lagos. If you're not a Nigerian and it's your first time visiting and you want to move around, so I advise that you probably get a local guide who move around with you. But Lagos is safe. Also, if you feel more comfortable, you can also get a security to follow you around. You can actually get a police, one or two police person. One is okay. One police person to follow you around to wherever you want to go, and they can, follow you. Especially if you want to go like visit some rural areas and all of that, they will follow you around. Okay, if you feel more safe, you can pay for that services and you can get that. So that's it. Lagos is safe. If you want to visit, please do visit. I'm scared to come to Nigeria. Okay, White Honey say, I'm scared to come to Nigeria, but I want to come really bad. I believe my husband is over there. Anyway, that's what God tell you. Okay. Please, if your husband is over in Nigeria, what are you waiting for? Please start coming. Come. Men too much for Nigeria self. Men they come, they marry, they go. Okay, please, you can come anytime. So you are smart. You like math. I don't understand your question. Is it a question or what? You are smart, you like math. I don't know your question. Big will say, at goes, I'm sure you have a great time. It's safe to visit. Yes, thanks. I appreciate your work. Yep, it's great to visit. Why do Nigerians like to say, oh, after some of their sentence? White Honey, I don't know which part of the country you're coming from, but it's a cliche. It's just the way we talk, all right? It's just like if you in Nigeria also we have a common language called Pidgin, all right? So sometimes we mix it up with our English the way we speak it. And so some of those things we hear like, oh, no wahala, and I say bio. It's just us mixing the common vernacular we speak here together with English. So that's how it is. All right. It's not a disrespect, it's just the way we talk, okay? Okay. What is your favorite food? What is your favorite food? My favorite food. My favorite food is afan soup. Let me give you the one that is popular. Afan soup and semo. That's a favorite food. So swallow. We call it swallow. Swallow. You mold it and you swallow it. If you haven't seen it before, you can watch my Akwa video and you see me swallowing afan soup and semo. So that's my favorite. Is your job flexible? No, my job is not flexible. I work 8 to 5. However, I also have some time off. So I actually, most of the travel I do, I take my leave and try to travel as much as I can. And then I come back and eat it. But periodically also I take leave and travel. But some of that time I also travel because of my job. And if I travel as a result of that, I also shoot content if I have the time. So that's how I gather all the content I do. Okay, what advice would you give someone who wants to enter your field of work? My field of work, shooting YouTube. Well, the advice is start. Just start. Just start. You learn as you go. All right. That's one thing I've learned. It's like when I wanted to get married, I went to meet one of my respected person. So was my pastor. So I said, is my pastor, but like we grew up together. And I'm like, guys. So I said, I won't marry you. Blah blah blah. I did advice. He said, my brother, they did advise for marriage. You just enter. You learn as you go. So generally in life, most things in life, you just learn as you go. So the best advice, start. As you start, you learn the ropes, and then that's it. So the advice is just start. Okay. Start with what you have. Start from where you are. Start now. So that's my advice for you. All right. Do you want to be a world traveler, or you're mostly interested in Nigeria? Well, I want to be a world traveler, of course, but I have to start local. Okay. You know the saying, think globally, but act locally. So you have to start locally and then you go global. So that's it for me. My primary aim is tell the stories of Nigerians, of Nigeria, then tell the story of Africa, and then tell the story of the world. So that's it. So starting with Nigeria, of course, I've traveled to other countries, but when I used to travel to those countries, I didn't have the chance to document it. But recently, I traveled to another country, which is not even Africa. But of course, I'm going to document it as much as I can and then share it. So that's it. Okay. So I'm interested to be a world traveler, definitely, but I'm starting with Nigeria. If the vision grows and get bigger that I have to travel around the world, of course I'll travel around the world. I really want to do that. Do Nigerians get along well with most people? Ooh, well, you did be surprised that Nigerians are the most nicest people in the world. I can tell you that proudly. Nigerians are the most, forget we have some nasty Nigerians, but Nigerians are the most nicest people in the world. And let me tell you something, Nigerians will treat foreigners better than they treat their own. That's fact. We treat foreigners better than we treat our own here. That's the truth. I can tell you that. So Nigeria get along with people, and we are the most coolest people you can think of. I'm telling you, believe it. All right. So don't worry about it. Come to Nigeria, you enjoy yourself. Of course, that doesn't mean we doesn't have some the bad eggs that spoil our names. Of course, they are there, but majority of Nigerians are very well easy going people. That's it. Okay, in Kono, are you trying to say Kanu? Okay, in Kanu, millionaire woman said to you her mother gave her 600,000 to buy a car. Instead, her husband said clothes. He said, you have to keep the business up, even though things are down, profit will come. Yes, that's true. What is the state of the economy in Nigeria today? Well, the state of economy in Nigeria today is not a good one. Like I told you, unemployment in Nigeria right now is above 33%. Nigeria right now is struggling to pay it to service its debts. So they are actually struggling to service its debt. Most of the state government in Nigeria are borrowing to pay salaries. What else? Right now, our students are not in school for almost 8 months now. Okay, so I can go on and on. So things in Nigeria is pretty bad. Things in Nigeria is pretty bad. However, I mean, people are surviving and just doing their thing and moving on. So that's it. So in economy, it's not in the best state, but we they survive. So people are moving. Do you believe the world is ending? Do you believe the world is ending? Well, this one question now is outside YouTube. Of course, the world is ending now. So depending on what you believe. I'm a Christian. I'm proudly a Christian, so I don't deny my faith. Of course, the Bible talks about end time. Okay, it talks about end time, talks about signs of end time. So definitely the world is ending. Definitely this world is going to end. Believe it or you don't believe it. I mean, that's just my faith. If you believe in a different faith, that's left for you. Yes, I believe the world will end one day. Definitely, definitely, definitely. As a Christian, I believe in that. Do you know to speak with most of languages in Nigeria? Do you know to speak? I'm not sure I get your question right, but if you mean I can speak different languages in Nigeria, well, I'm from the eastern part of the country, so I speak Igbo. I hear a little bit of Hausa, and that's it. So, for your information, Nigeria have over 700 languages. In fact, there's a documentary I did in Akwa Ibom, in Calabar, where a community, the male speak different language, the female speak different language. I did a documentary on that. You can actually check it out. So the languages in Nigeria are so much. Nigeria, it's just a diverse country with different languages. So, but for me, I speak just one local language. I hear partly of one. So that's it. What does they mean in English in pidgin word? They. Uh they is like you are there, like saying we do, like it's like saying when someone say we do, it's like you're saying or we are there, we are chilling, or we are available, or we are there, like we are around, something like that. So I don't know how to put it. But pidgin is so hard. So we there in pidgin just means like we are available, we are around, like uh we are cool, so that's it. Okay, I think we have done almost an hour of this live streaming. Just push out your questions if you have. That's true. Do you know Wow Neche? Are you open to collaboration? Wow Neche is my brother. When I went to Aba, I did a video on Shoemaker. Of course, I worked with him to do that video. Wow Neche is my guy. Okay, so collaboration is something I do. I've collaborated with Big Wheel. Big Wheel is also on this platform, on this live chat. I don't know whether he has dropped. Of course, I'm open to collaboration, definitely. But again, like I said, in fact, I have one of my subscriber who have actually somehow become like my senior brother, who is always advising me, collaborate with this person, collaborate with that person, collaborate. So, he's always telling me that he will send me, that one of the person I have my personal line, he will send me message every time, send me WhatsApp message. Collaborate with this person, collaborate with that person. I'm open to collaboration, but you see, people think your YouTube channel will grow just all of a sudden because you collaborate. That's not true. What Amaya, for instance, have collaborated with a lot of people that have seen their channel. In fact, didn't grow anything. Okay, that doesn't mean collaboration is not good. Collaboration is good, but for me, I collaborate if there's a sense of purpose. Okay, I don't just wake up and collaborate. Like I collaborated with Big Wheels to shoot the video, talk about the video about like where to live in Abuja, the best place to live in Abuja. I did that on sense of purpose because why? Because Big Wheel also covers Abuja and I know he has experience in that area. And I was talking about that. I felt two of us talking about it would make more sense. And I did that. Okay, so I'm open to collaboration, definitely if that collaboration makes sense. All right. So yes, Wow Nature is my man, he's my boy, actually, he's my guy. So and recently his channel has been growing like fire. Fia, 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 fia. In fact, I had more subscribers than him. He just came and got me. Pew! So I'm really happy for him. He's doing well. So that's great. All right. So that's it. Not in New York City. Those Nigerians make their face. Okay. Somebody say, not in New York City. Those Nigerians make their face value angry. Well, I don't know about Nigerians in the States, how they live, but Nigerians in Nigeria almost with a smile die. Okay, but sometimes don't try to judge because of the attitude of some people have told me that some Nigerians in the US they're nasty, they're this, they're that. Well, I cannot say I don't live in the US with them. I don't know what they go through. I don't know. Sometimes people also act people also what we call transfer aggression. Sometimes people just act out based on what they are going through or what they've gone through, not necessarily because of what you've done to them. Okay, so I can't really say I can't define angry face, but I can tell you Nigerians are the nicest people that you ever meet. If you come to Nigeria, believe me, you will not regret it. All right, so that you can know. Run faster than your shadow. I like that. That's funny. Okay. Yeah, white honey, true. Don't run faster than your shadow. Is it because you like traveling so much you don't mind the stress? No, not really. Oh, not really. So it depends on how you grew up. Some things that you call stress, it may not be stress, not necessarily because you like traveling, but because of how you already grew up. So, let's say if you grew up in a stressful environment, you're already used to stress. So it wouldn't be stress for you. Something somebody else calls stress wouldn't be stress. To actually be fun. All right. So that's it. Of course, there's stress, but it's not necessarily because I like traveling. I mean, also being a YouTuber is my job, so I have to do my job. So that's it. Okay. Cisse, Marima Cisse say, why are students not back in school? Second question, how many local languages spoken in Nigeria? Okay, so one of the things I want, in fact, again, let me answer this question. Good question. Okay, let me start with the first one. Why is they not back in school? So there has been protests because the Nigerian government and the ASU is like a academic association of like lecturers. Okay, the association of lecturers. Okay, they are called ASU. Now, they are protesting that the Nigerian government is not funding the education system in Nigeria properly. And because of that, the education system in Nigeria is declining. So they are insisting that the education system has to be funded properly. So the successive government went into agreement with them, agreeing to fund education, blah, blah, blah. But it seems like each government that come after agreeing, they will, not stick with the agreement and all of that. So this time, the union have decided that they will go on strike, and until the government keeps to their promise, they're not going to come back. So that's what has happened. But I think yesterday or so, the federal government dragged them to industrial court, and the industrial court ruled that the lecturers should suspend their strike and go back to the classroom and teach the students. Okay, but however, I'm hearing that the lecturers are actually going to appeal that judgment and not actually go back to classroom. So the problem is just for the government to be able to pay them and be sincere in their negotiation. The problem is most of the times our government are not sincere. That's a problem. You negotiate with some people, you will not keep to what you negotiate. So that's the issue here. If people are really sincere, I mean, they can do it. The amount of billions that are stolen in this country every day, by these same leaders, if they actually do the right thing, I mean, Nigeria will be paradise. With the amount of resources we have, Nigeria will be paradise. In fact, one of these presidential candidates have said that even 1 month proceed from the crude oil is enough to settle the demands of the lecturers. But they will not do it because they are more concerned about stealing. How can a country allow its youths, its students, to be on strike for more than 8 months? No academic, almost the whole year is gone. Which country does that? Which country does that? In fact, this government, I don't want to. In fact, I have a series on politics coming. So I don't understand this government. Honestly, it's very pathetic that students can, and then you say unemployment, then you talk about insecurity in the country. What are you talking about? People are not going to school. What do you want the student to do? So it's terrible. I mean, it's just the government. That's why. All right. So that's why students are not back in school. And then your second question is how many languages are spoken in Nigeria? Now, to answer that question, one of the things why I'm traveling, and one of the things I do when I travel is that I try to actually verify and validate facts. Now, according to Ministry of Culture and all of that, they said that we have about 540 languages spoken in Nigeria. But I can tell you we have more than that. So The languages spoken, the local language spoken in Nigeria, nobody know the exact amount, but probably that's a research I will have to do one day, proper research on that and document it. But right now they say it's 540, but it's above 540 because I talked about the community in Calabar that I visited that they speak two different languages, Obang. The place is called Obang. Now, that language is not even documented. It's not even among the documented languages. So Nigeria has so many languages. So it would be safe to say that we have over 600 local languages. For instance, even the Igbo language that we speak, the Igbo language itself is divided to over 100 different variations. There are over 100 variations of Igbo languages itself. That is why sometimes my friends from the south side, they say they are not Igbo. I used to laugh because Igbo, for instance, Igbos are not people from Abia, Enugu, Imo, Ebonyi, and all. No, there are Igbos in Delta. There are Igbos in Benue. There are Igbos in rivers. Lots of Igbos in rivers, actually. There are Igbos almost everywhere. So the Igbos itself, the variation of Igbos, Igbo language itself is over 100. So if you want to count that as a language, if you don't count it as a block of language, Igbo, if you want to count that variations as different languages, because they're actually different language, but they're actually counted together as Igbo, as a block of language. If you're actually counting that, then the language is just Yakpa. Because not just the Igbo, if you go to other tribes as well, there's several variations of that very language. So that's just how it is. Okay, I hope that answers your question. Oh, White Liberty say we are just hanging. Okay, White Honey say, are you going to visit Oluma Rock? Yes, I will visit Oluma Rock. I have a tour. I plan to do a proper tour to the southwest of the country. So when that happens, definitely I'm going to visit Oluma Rock. Okay, so Big Way say I'm here, so I hope you are still here. What does Omo mean? Okay, Omo is a Yoruba language. Omo is like just saying, I'm not from Yoruba, so I don't really know. But Omo is like, I think, a friend or. But when we use the cliche Omo, it's like a cliche, just saying like, oh boy. It's like saying oh boy. It's like saying boy. It's like saying guy. It's like saying dude. It's like saying nigga. Like you guys say it, nigga. What's up? So that's what we say here. We say Omo. But it's mostly used in the southwestern part of the country. We say Omo. Okay, I hope you guys are enjoying this live stream. Omo. I've spoken Omo again though. I have to stop saying Omo. We spent already 1 hour. Okay, but I hope you guys are enjoying this live stream. If you're enjoying this live stream, please hit the like button and comment below that you're enjoying the live stream. Okay, comment so I will know that you're enjoying this live stream. This is just hanging out and chilling. Ask me any questions, so let's answer. Don't ask me the way past my power shower. All right, so where did we stop? How much money does one need to live comfortably in Nigeria? White Honey. Well, that's a very tricky question. I mean, you can live. When people ask how much money do you need, so it depends on when you say comfortably. So it depends on your definition of comfort. All right. So depending on where you're coming from, what you define as comfort may not be comfort for someone else, and what I define as comfort may not be comfort for you. Okay, so that's just the thing. But just know if you want to come to Nigeria, basically, again, as I'm saying, so let's say. If you, again, I don't even know how to answer this. But let's say if you want to live in Abuja, for instance, you can comfortably get a house of let's say, a 1 bedroom for 1 million naira. You divide that by 700 black market right now. $1 is about 700 naira. So divide that by 1 million. So that should give you about 1,300. So with $1,300, you can get a house for a year. And also with let's say 500,000 every month, you can pay all your bills and feed and live comfortably. All right. So, but that could be high. I mean, with 100,000, you can live. With 50,000, you can live. So again, it all depends. All right, it all depends. But if you want me to do a breakdown, how much you will need to live in a particular area, probably that's a video that I can also consider to do. Alice say Omo literally mean child. Okay, thank you, Alice, for answering. No, but in different contexts, it means bro. Yeah, I agree with you. Or my friend or sister. Yes, thank you, Alice, for answering. Okay, Marima say, is it both public and private schools? Okay, public schools are on strike, but I don't think private schools are not on strike. I think they're on section because private schools have no business with the government. Government is not paying them, so they are paid by their private employers. Sorry, so they are not on strike. What does jackpot mean? Okay, white honey. White honey, we'll have to do a class for you on the Nigerian pidgin language. Oh. I still have a lot of interest to learn about how we speak. So jackpot means like traveling out of the country. Okay, so that's what it means. It's like the slang. It's like when you say someone I don't jackpot, it's like leaving the country, like going you are relocating from the country to another part of the country to another part, especially to abroad. So that's what I mean by jackpot. Okay. Hope you get that. Okay. So Alice is already doing a good job answering you very well. So you can just follow Alice's comments. Okay. Does living in Nigeria feel like its future is uncertain? Well, for me, living in Nigeria doesn't feel uncertain. One thing you must know, Nigeria are the most optimistic people you can find anywhere in the world. With they suffer, they smile. So, so it's not uncertain. It's not uncertain. Nothing is uncertain. I mean, people like us, okay, because of our faith and our belief, nothing is uncertain. That's it. But I mean, it can be uncertain for some people, but I mean, that's left for them. Even if the whole country crashes, that doesn't mean everybody will be affected. Believe it. So that's it. It just depends on what you believe. But I don't feel any uncertainty or feel any what's the word? Feel any unease or what's the future hold? No. I don't think that. And also, majority of people don't feel that anyway. Despite what is going on in the country, people don't feel that, and that is why many youths are coming out to actually vote this time. Please, let's vote. So vote out this bad government. All right. Does living in Nigeria feel like its future is uncertain? I've answered that. I'm leaving. You are ignoring me. Bye. I don't understand what you mean by that. I've been answering your question, White Honey. I've answered all your questions. So you said I'm ignoring you. Well, if you say bye, oh yeah, nah, bye. See you next time. White Honey, I answered all your questions. You don't expect me to answer. It's your question I've been answering, so I don't understand what you're saying. Okay. What is your greatest motivation, bro? Okay, Francis. Well, my greatest motivation is just to tell the stories, really, to be honest. I just want to tell the story of people. Like, I think that's it. That's that's the greatest motivation. I don't think so. So I think that's it. I want to tell the story, but also I also hope that in the future I'll be able to YouTube will be like a good source of income for me as well. So that's another thing. Okay, so I will not lie to you that I will not like to make money from YouTube. I mean, why am I putting all the effort? Yes, so definitely make YouTube as a good source of income is a motivation for me. But the first motivation really is not. It's about to tell the story of people. If I let me tell you a funny story, when I started YouTube, somebody said, somebody thought I'm making a lot of money and decided to start YouTube. After a while, I asked the guy how far. If I don't mean that asked him, somebody else asked him how far. The guy was not telling the story. He now realized that it was not easy to create YouTube. So and then that's it. He felt that. Okay, so far so good. We'll have 10 persons online. I think some of you have been dropping off. All right, so we'll be ending this live stream very soon. Okay, but remember, like I've said, we've started the membership. So if you want to join that membership and support what we do, please join and support. I really appreciate that. Okay, that's it. Okay, Solomon says I'm enjoying. Thank you, my brother. Ray Dog say, how much is American dollar worth in Nigeria? Well, today I think dollar in Nigeria today, $1 is around 710 naira. So that's it. A dollar is about 710 naira in the black market. Okay, because we normally use black market to as the exchange rate, not the official rate. Official rate they may tell is around 400 or so. The black market around 710. I think as of yesterday or as of today. Okay, I think I answered everybody's story, and then White Honey said I'm ignoring him, and then he left. Okay, all right. So see you sometime again. I hope I answered everybody's story. I have about 11 persons here. Please like this live stream and all of that. If there are no more further questions, we'll be ending the live stream. We have done this for 1 hour and 16 minutes. I also look forward to 1 hour and 14 minutes. I also look forward to doing another live stream again in 2 days' time. So that should be on Saturday. I'm looking forward to do that. So those of you who would like to join, please indicate and let me know. And if you prefer a more comfortable time beyond the 6 to 7 that we are doing, please, you can also suggest. But I think 6 to 7 is really a good time. Okay, so going forward, I'll try to be creating more. Big Will say my pizza. Oh, yes. So me and Big Will agreed that anybody that hit 20,000 subscribers first will buy pizza for the order. So yeah, Big Will, your pizza is coming. Your pizza, pizza day now. You know, sure now. You traveled and you left me. Didn't carry me along. You traveled. So when you come back, Oshe, when you come back, you collect pizza. Don't worry. Don't be pizza day. Okay, Solomon, thank you very much. So, all right, thank you guys. So, thank you. I will be ending this live stream in the next couple of minutes. Thank you. Definitely on Saturday. Let's do this again on Saturday. And for those of you who probably joined the community newly, please try and check out my old videos and all of that. That's it. What is your motivation? I already answered this question. I say my motivation is just to tell the stories. Okay, that's it. I want to travel and tell people stories. However, my second motivation also is to be able to see how YouTube can become a good source of income for me. So I'm not going to lie, that's the truth. Okay, which is why I have created the membership. So right now, YouTube is not a source of income because I'm actually spending more than I'm making, but definitely going to be in the future. All right, so that's it. Great work. I enjoy your live stream. Thank you very much. And Nanme, you have been very, very consistent asking questions and also supporting this channel. Thank you so much. I really appreciate what you do. I think 2 persons joined. Let me see if I can check this out quickly. Okay, I want to see if I can check this out quickly. I think okay, I want to see if I can check this out quickly. I think okay, I want to see if I can check this out quickly. I think okay, I want to see if I can check this out quickly. I think what have I done? Sorry, guys. We'll support you. I like your video. Thank you. Keep up the great work. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Thank you, everybody, for supporting me. Please go and join the membership and become a member if you're not yet a member. All right. On Saturday, we're going to do another live stream, and hopefully more people will join the live stream on Saturday. The same time, we're going to do that. And we have so much video that is coming. I have little time to edit them, but as I edit them, I'll put them out for you to see. And this live stream has just been the first live stream, so we've introduced ourselves. Most of you actually see me for the first time. Somebody have complained I should go and shave my beard so I can look younger. Ross, my age, oh. so I can look younger. I look younger in my older videos. Don't worry. Okay, so basically that's it. I don't think there's something I've not covered here, so I've made the announcements. The channel name I've just changed back to David Onkwa. I've created a membership. Please join the membership. More videos will be coming. Saturday we'll have another live stream to hang out and gist and talk. And that's it. All right. So if you have questions, shoot me an email. nkwafilms@gmail.com. And remember, I said those of you that will be joining the live stream will have benefit of getting priority replies, as well as other benefits that will follow. Those of you that will not be joining, of course, I will still attend to your questions, but please don't try to push me to the corner. Answer me, never answer me. Just like somebody said, now you're not answering me. You're ignoring my question. Bye. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that? Okay, so that's it. That's how some of you just push me. You send me an email and you want me to answer. No. Come on. So I also have a life. I also have other things I do. YouTube, like I said, YouTube is not a full-time job. I have a job. I have a wife. I have kids. I have family to take care of. I do all of that. Okay. At the same time, try to attend to you. So if you send me an email and I have not answered, calm down. I'll answer you. Okay. Some people just like, they feel like they feel like they're paying you salary or something. Yeah, they feel like they're paying salary. You must answer me now. You must Ghost, thank you very much. I enjoyed this. I ignore them, Jerry. You must answer me now. Answer me. You know, people, I will answer you. Calm down. What's the issue? Are you here to pay me salary? Sometimes when we will travel and shoot, people will even complain. You know, I'll just laugh as if that they sent you work or they. And the funny thing is, people that actually support you don't even complain. It's those that really don't support you that always complain. All right, so it's been an amazing time hanging out with you guys. Okay, 10 of you are still left. It's been an amazing time hanging out with you guys. Thank you so much for being a part of this first live stream. Hopefully, other live streams I'll be able to give other people opportunity to, you know, say a few words and then come online and all of that. And all your suggestions today, definitely I'm taking them into account to probably what do you call it? Create a curated tour around Nigeria. Yes, I plan to do that. I'm not going to do that because someone else is doing that. No, I'm going to do that when I'm led to do that, and when I'm sure that I can probably. Of course, I cannot guarantee anyone's life, but at least I can guarantee the safety of the locations and all of that. Then I'll definitely do a package tour and something that you're going to enjoy. If I do, definitely trust that. So definitely something I'm going to be doing in the future, and also probably look into creating a tourism company of some sort. That's our guy. Some of you also that are coming in from the US. A lot of people from the US have actually reached out to me, asking me questions and advice. Many of you have given, many of you that, in fact, those of all of you that have supported, given advice and advice that have visited Nigeria have left. It's time to join my membership. Oh. Some of you visit after advising, you visit, you leave, you stay asking me more questions, advice. I'll be giving advice. Please, advice not end. Come and join the membership. Okay, it's very important. Please, thank you so much for all your support. I really look forward to seeing you guys next tomorrow for another live stream. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Bye for now. I'm going to end the live stream so that I can allow you guys to enjoy your day. I have more videos coming. Hopefully, you enjoy the upcoming videos. All right. Thank you for being a part of this. And I'll see you guys on the very next one. Car. I was expecting somebody to ask me why do you always say car. Nobody asked me. So I'm going to end the live stream. And next time I expect him, I always say car. All right. Bye for now. See you guys. Okay. Let's end this. Yep.